To properly appreciate the wrestling experience, every superstar needs a heel to keep the audience from turning too quickly and to introduce new personalities to the mix. This 180-degree turn is an invigorating twist and always keeps us looking for more. With legends like Randy Orton and Roman Reigns, we saw the heel turn coming eventually, but in these 5 cases, they caught us completely off guard. Coming in at number 5, we have Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins has been a controversial figure in the WWE since he turned his back on his band of brothers. Striking Reigns with the chair is something that could never be taken back, and it left something of a void in the WWE. With the Shield cracked down the middle, no one really knew where Reigns and Ambrose were headed, but it was clear that Rollins would go on to make a name for himself by setting up shop with the Authority, going on to snag the WWE title and getting his own entourage in the form of J&J Security. With the backing of the Authority and the title in his hand, he was the ultimate villain, and so good at being bad. Up next at number 4, we have CM Punk. Ever since Punk came back to the WWE after Money in the Bank 2011, he was the guy to root for. You have to be a pretty strong babyface when you're trying to get under the skin of John Cena. Punk was every bit the champion the crowd was desperate to see. That was until Raw 1000 in 2012, when he was facing Cena for the WWE Championship. The match, unfortunately, was interrupted by The Big Show, who took the opportunity to pummel away at Cena. Much to everyone's surprise, Punk did not intervene and left his longtime rival at The Big Show's mercy. Eventually, it was The Rock that came out to lend Cena a hand by taking down The Big Show. Moments away from landing the People's Elbow, he was intercepted by Punk, who proceeded to nail him with a GTS. Coming up at number 3, it's the King of Kings, Triple H. Helmsley's heel turn at SummerSlam 2013 was one of the best cases of planning and storytelling on the part of the creative team. The SummerSlam main event saw John Cena face off against Daniel Bryan for the WWE title, with Triple H as the special guest referee. It was a long and grueling battle that ended with Bryan retaining the championship. Immediately after the end of the match, however, Randy Orton walked out with his Money in the Bank briefcase, making his intentions very clear. But it was only when Triple H planted Bryan with a pedigree that Orton cashed in his contract and won the title. This heel turn was exceptional in the way that it planted the seeds for the involvement of not just Batista, but also the Shield, and extended the story into a perfect WrestleMania victory for Bryan in the coming year. Up next at number 2, we have the Demon King, Finn Balor. Balor's heel turn was completely unexpected, but a welcome sight. Finn Balor, up to this time, had been a babyface for his entire WWE career, so it was no small surprise when he returned to NXT to ostensibly aid Johnny Gargano and Ciampa against the Undisputed Era. He delivered an overhead kick to Gargano and set up an all-out brawl. This wouldn't be Balor's last heel turn either, when he came out on Raw to initiate himself as a member of the Judgment Day, his ulterior motives coming to light as he lashed out against Edge to make himself the head of the faction. This provided some much-needed character development for Balor, because by that point he hadn't done anything substantial. Yes, he won the US title, but besides that, there was little else in store for him. So this gave him a chance to win over the crowd once more. And finally, at number 1, we have the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Roman's reign as the most beloved member of the Shield was always fruitful, even after their parting, and he was given chance after chance by the WWE to keep his baby face. But after his return from remission during the pandemic, he talked trash about his family and physically ripped them to shreds in the ring. He effectively filled the bad guy role left open by Brock Lesnar. And like Lesnar, he turned on Paul Heyman. Unlike his advocacy for Lesnar, however, Heyman was usually just there to show surprise at just how low Reigns could go. This heel turn has actually done what being a babyface couldn't, and has solidified Reigns as the best the company has to offer. Imagine what would have happened if he hadn't turned heel. He would have had the same bland John Cena-like run, quickly de-escalated and died off along with the character. Instead, thanks to his heel turn, the Tribal Chief rules the WWE with an iron fist. That's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and as always, slam that subscribe button to see more content just like this. Cut the mic and hit my music. I'm out of here.